So friends, you know that I am frugal and I like to be creative and inventive making my headscarves and my tichels. I want to show you something I'm about to do with a pair of old palazzo pants. So if you have some laying around at home, don't throw them out, do this. Here is my gorgeous pair of palazzo pants that I've just worn one too many times. I already started to cut them and I'm going to show you how to make a tichel. So what I did was I cut the top off and I'm left with two pant legs. So one pant leg, two pant leg, and here's what I'm going to do. I cut them along the seam, so essentially now they're just one big rectangle. Now the second pant leg I cut in the same way, but I did it on both sides. So what I ended up doing was splitting the pant leg equally in two. So here's what I'm going to do next. I have the big rectangle and I have the hemmed side, and that's the one that's going to touch my forehead. What I'm going to do with those two tail pieces is I'm going to take the part that's not hemmed, okay, and I'm going to begin to sew it to the large rectangle. So just to make this easy for you, I have the unfinished side here and the finished side up here. And I'm going to take my tail, and just to show you how I'm going to lay this out and sew it, this one is going to be with the unfinished side facing up. So why? So that way when it's all said and done, it's going to look something like this with the finished side continuing on to the finished side. And I'm going to take the other tail and I'm going to sew it in the same fashion over here. So again, I'm going to take that unfinished edge and flip it to the back side. See, the front side goes down, back side goes up, and I'm going to do that on this side too. Now this is something completely unnecessary that I want to do just for the heck of it, just so it looks a little prettier. Instead of sewing in a straight line, I'm going to kind of pleat these from the tail. I'm going to pleat them as I sew them. Okay guys, so here's the first side. I just sewed it really loosey-goosey with hand sewn technique. You could put it in your sewing machine if you want to, but this is kind of what it looks like when it folds out. So it looks super pretty. Okay guys, and here's that side. Now let's put it on and see how it looks. So I've got the apron tichel that I just threw together quickly, made from the palazzo pants. So as you can see, it's so sloppy, but it's gonna look beautiful once it's on. If you actually want to take the time to sew it and sew it right with your sewing machine, be my guest. But I am a let's do it quick kind of gal. So here we go. We have this. I'm gonna make sure that the pretty side is facing up. So this is more dull and this is more vibrant, so I want that. There's a little imperfection because like I said, these are pretty old palazzo pants, so I'm just gonna fold it over, and this just goes to show you, like, you can be inventive, you can, you know, work with what you've got. So here we go. I just folded it over, making myself kind of a makeshift hem. And there's some imperfect edges. I did not take the time to hem it, if you can see that. So when I do it, I'm just gonna fold it into itself, see, before I wrap. You don't really have to, like, I could probably get away with doing a frayed fringe kind of edge with this look. So super cute, got like all that ruching that I did. So now I'm gonna take the other side and fold that in a little bit. Okay, and I'll do a turban top because it's just so pretty. Fluff it up a little bit and tuck it into itself. You know, this is just a fun idea, so if you have some extra clothes lying around the house, you know, don't just throw them out. You can repurpose them and reuse them and make something really beautiful. So here is one of many homemade tichels I make. Never done one from palazzo pants, but there you have it. Super cute. Let me know if you do this at home and how it works for you. If you have any questions. Shalom.